Hello everybody, this is Pastor Andy. I just wanted to make a Wednesday video here to touch base with all of you, to let you know that I'm thinking about you and I love you and I miss you. I am sorry that I did not make a Wednesday video last week. Things got a little hectic here at home and so I wasn't able to do that, but I'm back again. I wanted to share a thought that's been going through my head for a little while now, and I was hoping to get your feedback on it. If you could comment in the YouTube comments and in the Facebook comments, and this could be a video that starts a discussion rather than ends it, I think that would be great, especially in our isolated state of being right now. Although things are getting a little bit better. As you saw, Governor Cuomo took us out of yellow and orange status right now, so that's exciting. Regardless, I've been, and maybe you have too, in faith discussions, whether it's a Bible study or whether it's just a discussion among believers, and the topic of persecution has come up. And the questions might be asked, explain a time when you've been persecuted. What does persecution look like? How have we as a church been persecuted for our faith? And when I hear this, I kind of grimace a little bit, because I don't think we in the United States really have any idea what persecution is. I mean, sure, we might not be in the driver's seat in every discussion that happens in our nation, and we might not be catered to as often as we used to because the world is changing. But I don't know that we in the United States I don't know that I've ever at least been in a situation where I've been persecuted for my faith, where I've been harmed or threatened with harm because I call myself a follower of Jesus. And I don't know that many of us have. There are parts of the world where being a Christian, a professing Christian, is illegal, where owning a Bible is illegal. For people who follow the way of Jesus, gathering together to worship and to study his teachings, that is a criminal act. And in those parts of the world, I would say, yes, persecution is a real thing. I don't know that it's that way here. And that's to our benefit. We shouldn't feel bad about that. That's a great thing that we're not persecuted. I came across this quote recently that I wanted to share with you that really struck me. It says, "It is easier to fight for one's principles than to live up to them." One more time. It is easier to fight for one's principles than to live up to them. And it's true. So often the church can fall into the trap of talking about how we need to fight for our faith, fight for our influence, our place at the table, maybe even our political clout. And we don't. Not yet. Not here. I mean, and it's just such an easy place to go in terms of mindset. I mean, we have hymns to that effect. We have "Onward Christian soldiers marching as to war." We have all sorts of different proclamations that we need to fight back, and we need to fight this and fight that. I don't recall Jesus doing a lot of that. I recall Jesus saying, as I mentioned a couple weeks ago, "Put away your sword." When we fall into the trap of saying, I want to fight for my influence and my place at the table, and I want to fight for the supremacy of Christianity, it is easier to do that than to live up to the way of Jesus, to live up and live out our beliefs. So I would ask this week, in what ways do we, as individuals and as a church, find ourselves kind of falling prey to the idea that we need to fight rather than serve, that we need to amass influence and authority and or even just to be catered to, rather than us being the ones who serves the least of these, the poor, those who need the message of Jesus most. So I'd like to hear message and comments. If you think I'm completely wrong and just coming at it from the wrong angle, please, by all means, let me know. I would like to hear your perspective. But I wanted to hear what you all have to say on the issue, and hopefully, like I said, I'd like this to start a discussion and a conversation rather than end it. So thank you so much for being here with us, or with me in this video. Take care, and I will talk to you soon, hopefully in person soon. Bye-bye.